Hi, my name's Jim England from Protex Pest Control Services Limited, and I'm going to be talking today about a variety of pests that affect us both inside and outside of our homes. We're going to talk about cockroaches. Cockroaches are a very common pest that we deal with in the UK. What can we do to stop them? What can we do to help prevent the problem? Well, top of the agenda is good housekeeping. So a thorough clean-up is required. If you think you've got cockroaches in the home, you've really got to go to town with the cleaning. Also look for any defects, things like leaking or dripping taps. That again, that will be giving them the water that they need. And cockroaches, they don't have a nest as such, but they will have like common harbourages. Quite often you'll find them in kitchen units. Around the hinge mechanisms, there's lots of little like nooks and crannies that they can get into. And what you'll often see is their faeces is like little black spots. And you'll actually see, when you've got a build-up of cockroaches, you'll often find little spots around those areas. Around by the worktops, where you've got your sealant, where it basically joins the wall, again, if that sealant is damaged or missing, again, they're the sort of places that the cockroaches will use as harbourage. We've got two main types. We've got the German type, which is this one here. Here's a graphic of a German cockroach. She's also denoted that it's German by these two dark stripes. Now this type of cockroach will climb. This is the one that you'll see running up walls. This one will literally run up a pane of glass, run across ceilings. So there's no point putting any control measures up high if you haven't got this one. The other type of cockroach that we primarily get in the UK is the Oriental cockroach. Now looking at the visual that we have here, it's much darker. It's almost black in colour. It's a bit bigger than the German cockroach. I mean, in real terms, again, this one would probably be about that sort of size. So it's about a couple of centimetres long. Now, the difference with this type is the female doesn't carry the eggs. She will deposit the eggs, and they can hatch out a few weeks down the line. But importantly, this type doesn't climb. So there's no point looking for this one in around the hinges. This one isn't going to be running up panes of glass. On this one, you need to be focusing your efforts much more to the ground. So again, you need to be pulling out plinths, looking underneath behind the units. That's the sort of area that you're going to find these ones in. So there's two types of cockroaches that you're going to find in the home. You're going to find the German and the Oriental, or hopefully you won't find them. But if you do, remember, good housekeeping will help. That is a big must. Any leaky taps, things like that, any leaks under the hand basin, that is another big help. Any little cracks or crevices that can be filled with a sealant around the worktops, around the kitchen sink, again, it all helps. It denies them harbourage. If all else fails, you're going to need to call in the services of a professional pest control company to get rid of your cockroaches. And that's how to get rid of cockroaches.